Yeah, what a mess.
Isn't it?
They turned everything upside down, ripped the compartment apart. And nothing.
Not a thing.
Von irgendwelchen Unterlagen keine Spur. Michael bittet Diane, ihm zu sagen, wie sie das angestellt hat. Diane aber wahrt ihr Geheimnis.
All right, Diane. What'd you do with the papers? Eat them?
Nothing so complicated.
Throw them away?
No.
Then where are they?
Wouldn't you like to know, Michael?
Yes, and what's more, I'm going to.
Oh, no, you're not, Michael. This is my problem. No one else.
Diane, you're not going to throw me off this way. You...
Michael, are you all right?
That darn train threw me off balance.
Me too.
Now look, Diane.
No, you look, Michael.
At what?
At the woman who loves you. The woman in your arms.
Yeah, it took a train starting to throw you there.
One excuse is as good as another.
Honest to Pete, Diane, you're enough to drive a man mad.
Just as long as I can always do that to you, Michael.
Yeah, but...
Shh, Michael. Shh.
Im Hotelzimmer in Berlin wartet bereits der avisierte Kontaktmann auf Diane. Müller.
Fräulein Volta?
What are you doing in my room?
Obviously waiting for you, Fräulein.
Your name is Müller?
Correct. I'm sorry about the gun, but one has to be careful in these matters.
You're very prompt. I've only been here in Berlin for a matter of hours.
One also has to be prompt.
Of course, there was something else.
The word Phoenix?
Exactly.
Er gibt unumwunden zu, dass die Unterlagen für ihn mehr wert sind als ein Menschenleben. Vorsicht ist also geboten. Diane erklärt, dass sie Stepanek zunächst von Angesicht zu Angesicht sehen möchte. Dann erst ist sie bereit, die Papiere auszuhändigen.
You have the papers?
Not with me. I'm not a child.
Of course. I must warn you that your fiancé, Herr Victor, is being watched.
That will do you no good, Herr Müller. He's almost as anxious as I to know where they are.
Why?
For totally different reasons. He's interested in my welfare.
Why should he be worried about that?
One man has died already in this affair.
Ah, yes, poor Conrad.
Why?
As you pointed out, Fräulein, this is not a matter for children. The papers have a certain importance, a great deal more than a man's life to many people.
Including you, Herr Müller?
Natürlich.
You're very frank.
I want you to understand how important this is. Nor do I wish you to have any illusions. I will stop at nothing to gain these papers.
And Conrad said you could be trusted implicitly.
Conrad is, or was, a fool. In international intrigue, no one can be trusted implicitly.
You make it very difficult to strike a bargain, Herr Müller.
Not at all. There's always an arrangement of mutual benefit. It remains only to find it. I have Stepanek. You have the papers. How shall we make the exchange?
Suppose I ask the questions for a change.
If you wish.
Stepanek is alive?
Of course.
I can see him?
That would take several days, but it is possible, yes.
Show me Stepanek, and you can have the papers then.
Very well, Fräulein. I think it can be arranged. I will be in touch with you.
When?
You will have to leave that up to me. This far I can be trusted. But can you?
It is a matter of mutual benefit, is it not? Beyond that, Jan Stepanek is my friend, and I would give anything to save his life.
Including your own?
I don't think that will be necessary.
I sincerely hope not. And for once, I feel perhaps I can break my rule. I feel I can trust you.
That's most gallant of you, Herr Müller. But I prefer the unvarnished truth.
The truth?
This time you have no choice.
Der letzte Abend von Dianes Gastspiel in Berlin ist gekommen.
Vor der Kaserne, vor dem großen Tor, steht eine Laterne und steht sie noch davor. Dort wollen wir uns wiedersehen, bei bei der Laterne wollen wir stehen wie einst Lili Marlene, wie einst Lili Marlene. Unsere beiden Schatten sahen wie ein aus, dass wir lieb uns hatten, das sah man gleich daraus. Und alle Leute sollen es sehen, wenn wir bei der Laterne stehen, wie einst Lili Marlene, wie einst Lili Marlene. Deine Schritte kennt sie, deinen schönen Gang, alle Abend brennt sie, doch mich vergaß sie lang. Und sollte mir ein Leid geschehen, wer wird bei der Laterne stehen? Mit dir, Lili Marlene, mit dir, Lili Marlene.
Oh, Fräulein Lavolta, just one more encore. It is your last night.
I'm sorry that was the last. I have packing to do and a plane to catch.
Oh, of course. Oh, you were magnificent as always. And you will return soon to the Odeon Cafe, I hope.
I shall be delighted to. And now, Herr Lanz, I really must change.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's a gentleman waiting for you in your dressing room.
Herr Victor?
Ah, no. The Herr Victor called earlier while you were singing. He has been delayed. He will call after the performance in your dressing room.
So now, Herr Lanz, once again, thank you and auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, gnädiges Fräulein. Many thanks for your brilliant success.
Thank you.
In Dianes Garderobe wartet eine Überraschung auf sie. Müller. Er ist gekommen, um sie abzuholen. Heute Abend soll die gewünschte Begegnung mit Stepanek stattfinden. Diane ist bereit, ihm zu folgen.
Guten Abend, Fräulein.
Herr Müller.
Did you think I had forgotten our rendezvous?
No. But you come at the 11th hour.
Quite so. You plan to leave tomorrow by American Army plane. A party of 2 or possibly 3 at midday. Yourself, the Herr Victor, and one other.
You're very well informed, Herr Müller.
It is my business. Well, shall we go?
Where?
To see Stepanek.
He's alive?
Of course.
And well?
You will see for yourself. Shall we go?
I can't. I'm waiting for a telephone call.
From Herr Victor, of course.
Yes. You haven't...
Have no fear. The Herr Victor is occupied on business of his own. I made sure of that before I came here. Well?
You can't hurry me, Herr Müller. May I remind you that the papers are still in my hands?
And may I remind you that Stepanek's life is also in your hands?
But...
It is now or never. Which shall it be?
Now.
This time, Fräulein, it is you who have no choice.
Durch unterirdische Tunnel und Gänge passieren die beiden die Grenze in den Osten.
Welcome to the East, Fräulein Lavolta.
I beg your pardon?
That labyrinth of underground passages and subterranean rooms we passed through. We have crossed the border from west to east.
And that is supposed to make me afraid?
I'm not afraid, Fräulein. Careful. Very careful.
I promise you I will be.
Very well. It is too much to hope, I presume, that you have the papers with you.
As I said before, Mr. Müller, I'm not a child.
To that I agree. Very well. Now you shall see Stepanek. This way, Fräulein. After you.
Müller bereitet Jan darauf vor, dass sich Stepaneks Aussehen möglicherweise dramatisch verändert hat.
You are sure you can recognize Stepanek?
Quite sure.
He has changed, you know. People do in his position. You must be prepared for that. You are ready?
Yes.